Hi everyone, this is probability day 2, and this is the homework on pages 9 and 10. So the packet that is in your module is scanned, so some of these numbers or the colors might be hard to see, so I will also post this a clean copy of page 9 and 10 in the module if you want to look at that, or you could look at the scan, it's up to you. So again, this is pages 9 and 10 for homework. So the first problem, we said we're going to flip a quarter. If you flip a quarter, heads or tails. And for the spinner, you could get red, orange, purple, yellow, or green. So if I said list the sample space, well, think about it. You could have heads with red, heads with orange, heads with yellow, heads with green, or you could have tails with red, tails with orange, tails with purple, tails with yellow, tails with green. So those are 10 possible outcomes to flip a coin and spin the spinner. Let's take a look at number 2. We have 2 spinners this time, A and B, and we're going to spin the spinners and then add the scores together. So again, spinner B has a 1, a 2, and a 3. Spinner A has a 1, a 2, a 1, a 3, a 1, and a 2. So if we're looking for adding the scores together, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. Let's just go ahead and add those together. So this is the sum when you add the outcomes, or when you add the results from each spinner together. So again, adding 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3. Okay, let's make sure I didn't make a mistake. Yep, check all those. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to answer the questions according to this little table. If I said, what is the probability of scoring a 2? Well, there are 3 ways you could score a 2, and there are 18 possible outcomes, so that would be 3 out of 18. If I said, what is the probability of an even total? I'll circle all the even. So let's say you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have 10 out of 18. So the probability is 10 out of 18 of getting an even total. So that table helps quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third example. So the third example, we're talking about rolling 2 dice. Okay, and I think it helps to think of the dice as different colors. So we'll maybe think of this is our little table that we made. There are 36 outcomes because here's your yellow die. And we'll say the other die is blue. But again, we don't have to say that they're different colors. They're still 2 physically different dice, even if they were the same color. So there would still be 36 outcomes, even if the dice were the same color. So notice you could roll a 1 with a 1 or a 1 with a 2, etc. So there are 36 different outcomes. Okay, so let's fill in the frequency table. So if I said roll a 2, well, there's only one way to roll a 2, and that would be right here. Okay, so one way to roll a 2. How many different ways could you roll a 3? Well, it would be here or here. So there are 2 ways to roll a 3. Okay, let's keep going. How about if you wanted to roll a 4? It'd be 1, 2, 3 ways. Rolling a 5, there would be 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. Okay, what about rolling a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways. What about rolling a 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to roll a 7. What about rolling an 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to roll an 8. What about rolling a 9? 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to roll a 9. Rolling a 10. 3 ways. And let's see, rolling an 11. Only 2 ways to roll an 11 and 1 way to roll a 12. Okay, so if I said probability, you would say, well, 1 out of 36 of rolling a sum of 2. 2 out of 36, that's your probability of rolling a 3. 3 out of 36 to roll a 4. 4 out of 36 to roll a 5. 5 out of 36 is your probability of rolling a 6. 6 out of 36, that is most likely to happen. Rolling a 7, 5 out of 36 to roll an 8, 4 out of 36 for a 9, 3 out of 36 for a 10. And again, notice a 12 is not very likely to be rolled, right? 1 out of 36. So for part B now, if I said, what is the probability that you get a sum greater than 9? Okay, well, wouldn't that be right here? Right? So there are a couple ways you could do it. You could say, well, I could roll a 10 or an 11 or a 12 and add those up. Or you could have looked over here at the table and said a sum greater than 9, right? And you still get 6 out of 36. Notice when I said or, and we're going to talk about this in our next lesson, I added the probabilities together. Okay, so in the dice game called craps, the shooter, the player that rolls the dice, if they roll a sum of a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10, then they keep going. Okay, so I guess that would be good for the shooter. But if they roll a 7, they lose. So again, the house we know wants to win. So can we see why they would pick 7? Because that's the most likely, right? It's the most likely or the most frequently rolled. And that's why they picked 7 as the loser. Okay, that was page 9. I'll put it out. This is part 2. There'll be another video if you need help with page 10.